welcome and welcome back to the channel. How are you doing today? If you're doing good, that's fine. How are you doing today? If you're doing good, that's great. If you're doing fine, I forgot my intro. How are you doing? If you're not fine, if you're not fine, if you're not doing all right, it's okay. Tomorrow is a new day. You pick yourself up and try again. How did I? Anyway, so guys, before we get into anything, I noticed like last time, like the last video, if you haven't watched, just go watch. But anyway, the last video I mentioned that like you guys should subscribe like at the beginning of the video, and like it's not much, I know it's not much, but like I gained like 5 new subscribers or something, I don't know. It's 5 whole people subscribing to my channel. Oh my goodness, thank you guys for subscribing. So again, I'm mentioning it now at the beginning. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this, please subscribe. First of all, it's free, and second of all, it's just like a one-time thing. Like you just press subscribe and that's it. Like that's it. You don't have to do it every day, you know, just press it and forget about it. Okay, so yeah, subscribe to my channel. Now before we get into the topic of this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is my opinion. Okay, like I have looked just a bit into it. Like I didn't go like oh deep, like, you know, but like just by looking at it like from the surface level, what I'm gonna say in this video is my opinion. Okay, if you have your own opinions, or if it has worked for you, or whatever it is that you have, just that's your opinion. Don't come at me. Okay, don't come at me. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get into the video. So the first thing that I want to mention, right, before we go further down the rabbit hole, no, it's not a rabbit hole. I told you it's just the surface, right? So the first thing I want to mention is everyone is different. Yeah, like imagine if we all looked the same. How would that, you know, how would that benefit anyone? You know, everyone is different, and everyone has their different preferences. So if you are, I don't know what they like to call flat or whatever, there's someone out there for you. Okay, just don't be changing your body for people, to be accepted by people, to be, you know, you're not the only person in this whole wide world to have a flat figure or whatever, right? Okay, so anyway, everyone is different, right? Also in that same line, whatever, in like everyone is different, you might try the pills that we're gonna be talking about today, and they might not work for you. Okay, because your body's just, it doesn't take those things or whatever. Okay, it's not your fault. You might take the pills and, you know, things may happen to you. Doesn't mean that you start selling those pills telling people that they work, because it worked for you. It doesn't work for everyone. Okay, anyway, before I get too passionate about this, yeah, let's get into it again. No, further. Yeah, further. Okay, so the second thing that I wanted to mention is that, guys, like, okay, if it was that easy to, like, you know, get a whole curvaceous body or whatever, don't you think everyone will be doing it? Because like, what's the point of BBLs, for example? Like, you see those Instagram models, those influencers, or whoever, anyone really can get a BBL. You see them going to places like Turkey or whatever, spending thousands of dollars, even though it's cheaper in like places like Turkey or whatever, but still, it's still a lot of money, you know, going through the pain of a BBL. Like you can watch videos on YouTube or whatever, when they could have just taken pills to get the same body. Like, does that make any sense? Like, does that make any sense? Like, do you think BBLs would be a thing if the pills worked? I don't understand. Okay, like, just think about that one for a second. Just think about it. The other thing that well, I don't want to say most of these things, right? But a lot of these things that are advertised to us women in general, like, first of all, they are preying on our, what do you call them, insecurities, right? Like, if you have watched my Yoni Pearls video, if you haven't, you should go watch it, because it's also preying on our insecurities as women. I do not know why we are targeted so hard. I know also men are targeted. Like, I think I'll do a video about the men also at some point. But like, you know, they go hard on our insecurities. They're like, oh, you don't have a big butt, oh, you don't have hips or whatever. Yeah, use these natural products to, you know, enhance your body or whatever, right? Okay, fine. Natural is good, right? Natural. You hear the word natural and you start thinking, oh, okay. I mean, yeah. Natural is not always good. I've mentioned it in my video about the Yoni Pearls, right? Natural is not always good. Like, just because it says natural, yeah, no, it's not always a good thing, you know? And it doesn't mean that just because it says natural, it's gonna work, okay? Like, I could put tea leaves in the concoction. They're natural, right? But are they gonna help you get hips or whatever? No, they're not gonna work for that purpose, okay? So just because it says natural doesn't mean it's gonna work, okay? And also, those ingredients, you should really just dig into them, right? You should look into the ingredients. And I know there is like the natural ingredients that most companies use, or I would like to believe use, right? Some of them, well, I'm not gonna list them here, or I might put the names or whatever, but like some of them, they say it to be estrogen, like they act like estrogen. No, not in cause. They act like estrogen, right? From what I've read, right? And like, well, I don't know if you know, but estrogen is a hormone that's found in women, and it also like helps, or like, you know, determines, I don't know, it helps with like the shape of our bodies, you know, like that's why we have hips, like wider hips and a bigger bum than the gentlemen, because they don't have estrogen. So yeah, so if these products are acting like estrogen, you know, it could help with like the shape of your body, right? Yeah, okay. That one, I just think you just need to do more research about it, because like, okay, fine, they act like estrogen, right? You already have estrogen in your body, and then you take these things, they start acting like estrogen. And I know that like too much estrogen in the body, which these things act like estrogen, it can't be good for you, you know? It's not good for you. Like, too much estrogen is not good for the body. It'll cause like disturbances, you know? So I don't know, like maybe just dig deep into it. If you're really just willing to go down that road, just like do more research. Like, is it gonna affect the balance in your body? Is it gonna affect the estrogen that's already in your body? Or, you know, things like that. So yeah, ingredients, read about the ingredients, okay? Oh, I also saw there's another different company, of course, all companies, I don't really know, right? But there's this thing what do they call, is it a chemical? No, a substance, I don't know, but like that thing, right, is for weight gain. It helps. No, actually, initially it's an antihistamine, right? It's used for like allergic reactions, right? But like side effects of it are weight gain. right? And I think I'll put the name down here, right? So you can, you know, search it up or whatever. But like, side effects of it are weight gain, right? And they're putting this into the pills, right? So that, you know, you appear to have a bigger butt, a bigger hips, whereas you're just gaining weight, which is something that you can really do on your own, really, like if you. But anyway, yeah, so that's it. Okay, look at the ingredients and know exactly what they do if you really decide to go down this path. So speaking of like pills and everything, right? So I watched quite a few videos on YouTube, obviously, because where else, right? So I watched quite a few videos on YouTube, right? I came across this channel, this lady, lovely lady. She has at this point dedicated her channel to, you know, reviewing such pills, right? And okay, it's not all her videos that are about the pills. I think, I don't know, I forgot, but a lot of them are about different brands of pills, right? So I was watching these videos and I'm like, first of all, why do you have so many videos reviewing like butt enhancement pills? Like, isn't your butt supposed to be like this big because you've taken so many of them? Like, I'm not, it's not making sense, you know. But anyway, in watching her videos, she did mention that you know, like she gained weight, right? Which is good. You would think the weight would go to your butt and your hips. That's what makes it big and everything, right? But when you're gaining weight, it's not, you can't instruct it to like, oh no, just go to the butt, just go to the butt, that's it, right? You're gonna gain weight like everywhere, like your whole body is gonna gain weight, okay? Like the tummy area is gonna gain weight. If you gain a lot of weight in your arms, you're gonna gain weight in your arms, and now you're just gonna be looking, you know, thick everywhere, right? And then in the comment section, this lady, she was like, oh yeah, I gained weight in my tummy region. I also, you know, whatever, she gained weight like everywhere, right? And she's like, oh yeah, the pills do work, but like they work really slowly. And then in the comment section, people are commenting, they're like, oh yeah, it worked for me, but I had to exercise. It's like, okay. Okay, fine. But that's just, I think that's just doing more work. Like, if the pills work, why do you have to exercise? Because you know how some people, okay, not some people, even I think that like to get the best of your body or whatever it is that you want to do, right? Proper exercise and proper diet can get you there. Like I'm saying with the whole weight gain thing, right? You can have food, right, that can help you gain weight. Like just by changing your diet, you can gain weight on your own without the help of a pill. Now, if you can't do that, because I know there's some people who eat as much as they can and they still can't gain weight, then I think maybe you will need like supplements or pills to help you. But I'm not saying buy these pills from these Instagram or I don't know, shady business places, right? Go to a pharmacy, go to a doctor, right, and ask them about, like, you know, pills, proper pills that can help you or whatever. Okay, don't go in these back alleys just to, you know, buy pills to gain weight or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So in the comment section, people are like, oh, I think you have to exercise so that, you know, you get rid of the tummy fat or arm fat or whatever. But like, you can exercise, just exercise without taking the pills or whatever, and you can still get, you know, a good body or whatever that is you're looking for. Also, in other videos, not just this lady's, they did mention that the pills work, right? But like, they work like slowly. Okay, so this means that like you get a bottle, right, like with maybe 30 pills, and some of them will be like, oh, take 2 pills a day, so that's like 15 days, right? So after 15 days your butt has grown this thick, right? And you're like, oh my goodness, it's working, let me get more pills to, you know, keep it going, right? And then you spend more money, and then it grows again this big, and then you're like, oh my goodness, I like this. And then you keep buying, you keep buying, you keep that money girls, that money, that it will add up, right? Just because you're wanting to have a big butt, you're gonna keep buying, you're gonna keep buying, you're just making these people rich or whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean. But like you're wasting your money, because like if it's growing this big for I don't know how much these pills are, but like still, you know, you could use that money to get yourself some food that will help you gain weight. You know what I mean? Like it's the same. It's the same. First of all, okay, it's not the same because now you're using the money to buy the pills like every 2 weeks or whatever, and then like some of these pills, they just increase your appetite. So now you need to buy food to satisfy your appetite, because you know you're gaining. That weight gain is coming from eating, which means your appetite has been increased or whatever. So now you need money to buy food, you need money to buy pills. That's too much money. And you know me, if you haven't watched my phobias video, I love money. Like I just don't waste your money, ladies, don't waste your money in watching the videos. And also I read some reviews on like some of the pills or whatever, and I saw like there were some comments were like, oh yeah, it worked, well, you know, people. And then I saw some other comments that were like, oh no, this didn't work for me. And the other comments were like, oh, I started breaking out, like, you know, like the person just started having an allergic reaction, right? Which comes down to the whole, oh, this is natural or whatever thing, right? Natural, you can have an allergic reaction to natural things too, you know. So like I said at the beginning, just because it works for somebody doesn't mean it works for you. Just like some people are allergic to, what are people allergic to? Just like some people are lactose intolerant and some people are not. Some people are allergic to bee stings. I don't know. And some people are not. You know, you can be allergic to it, or you know, or not. But like, yeah, so just be careful with the ingredients, be careful just with everything really. But at the end of the day, I think these pills are really unnecessary. I just think these are people who are just trying to earn money, which is a good, no, not really a good thing, because now they're lying to people that these pills work. And like cause like imagine like I have like really full hips and a big butt, and then I'm like, ish, I'm broke, right? What should I do? And then I stumble upon these pills, right? And I'm like, okay, I could start a business, right? And just tell people that I took these pills and it worked for me, right? And then I start selling them. Obviously people, naive people, or those who are insecure or whatever, people will believe that, oh, because they don't know, they do not know. How are you gonna know that I didn't take the pills, right? How are you gonna know? You're not gonna know. So, you know, I come and then I tell you that I took the pills, you believe me, and you start buying, and I start getting money. I'm not broke anymore. So you see, people could be lying to you out there. So guys, just be careful. Okay, if you decide to go down that path, it's your choice really at the end of the day. But I'm just like, in my opinion, I just think it's unnecessary. It's, yeah, proper diet, proper exercise can help you better than these pills. So yeah, that's it from me, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and I don't know, comment if you want, or whatever. That's all I have for today. I'm sorry if this video was too long. If you got to this point of the video, you are a darling. I really won't know who you are, but like, I don't know, you could comment down the comment section that yeah, I got to the point of the video, so that I know that you know you did. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. No, bye. Bye. I'm sweating like a pig. It's hot. Anyway, bye.